In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's good, y'all? And welcome back to the Zillennial Podcast. Okay. This is new to us, guys. This is very new to us. I'm still getting so used to this. The government still ain't shut us down yet.
Stop saying that.
It's my thing. She okay. Basically, we don't want the government to shut us down. So
we're not manifesting none of that.
A win is a win. A win is a win. Another week the government does not shut us down is a win.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm not going to keep going on for too long. This week, we have someone amazingly talented coming through. This is a really good friend of mine. We have the talented, the amazing Sy'Rai Smith.
Yes.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Listen.
That's so sweet. I wasn't doing anything today.
we have a legend in the making, guys. I just want y'all to know this. Listen.
My goodness.
No, but when you come from greatness, you have no choice but to be great.
That's not always true.
But it's true for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's true for you. But yeah, no, so we're just going to kick it off. I have a couple questions. We're just going to start with that. Now, obviously, you grew up with a mother that is legendary, aka Brandy.
Yes.
The vocal Bible. That's iconic, but I'm sure it came with a lot of pressure. Did you ever feel like you had to navigate any sort of pressures dealing with that?
Fortunately, well, yes and no at some times in my life. Fortunately, my mom tried to give me the most normal childhood. So, sometimes I would be on set, sometimes I would be in the studio, but most of the time it was, me going to public school and, doing activities I wanted, dance, tennis, just completely made me feel so normal. And I didn't really know my mom was my mom until I was 8 or 9.
Yeah.
When I didn't even understand the concept of that, all I was listening to was Lady Gaga, Chris Brown, and Beyonce in my CD player. And then I found a CD of my mom's face on it, and I was like, okay, put it in. And I was like, holy shit, I love this stuff. I love this music. My God. And she walked past my room and heard herself, and she freaked out. And then she had to explain to me why she does it, how Beyonce is and how Lady Gaga is, how Justin Bieber was, how Chris Brown was. So it's okay, I got it. And then started hitting me when I turned around 11, 12, wanting to sing and wanting to act and wanting to do all that. And obviously having a lot of opinions and eyes on my family, on me. The pressure did come pretty heavy at a certain point. So, but now I'm okay. I kind of can handle it a little better than what I did as a teenager and a preteen.
That's amazing because it honestly, it made me think about, I see a lot of parallels between you and Blue Ivy, who is killing it on Cowboy Carter right now. Every clip I see, phenomenal.
Did you see her do the deja vu dance?
Yes.
I literally almost wanted to cry.
No, it was full circle.
So full circle.
Full circle. So crazy. But it made me think about that because she's kind
you guys
of
are making me want to look it up. Every time we're filming something, and everything is news to me.
Really?
He keeps me young. I'm the Zillennial of the Z. So you guys are keeping me young and up to date. Thank you. I'm gonna look it up when we leave here. Sorry, go on.
No.
Look it up. Yes. But no, it just really made me think about it because I see a lot of parallels. I feel like she also had that moment where she wasn't really so heavily within the public eye. And then all of a sudden she came out, but there was just a lot of scrutiny behind it too. Did you ever feel like you had any of course social media wasn't as big then when we were younger as it is now, but did you feel like you had any type of scrutiny where you had to deal with opinions or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot of people know this because I'm really open about my story, but I was really overweight at a time. Yeah. And with having that be something that was a part of me, being so overweight, and then also having a mom that's stupid skinny and super hot and can wear anything that she wants in the world and can go on a red carpet and not feel insecure about everything. Seeing that, I kind of took that and was like, okay, so why wasn't I like that, you know what I mean? And I felt a lot of pressure, especially because people would also not only come for me and how I looked, but come for her as a mother because of how I looked, which I felt like it was my fault a lot of the time. And but she never ever put that pressure on me. Obviously, she loved me no matter what. And, you know, then a lot of opinions started happening about how I lost weight or how I look when I lost weight or I'm getting too skinny or, you know, like things like that. So it's
Nothing is ever good enough.
Yeah, you
right?
can't please nobody.
So
Yeah.
no, and then you know people have said so many crazy things. I mean, like the latest one I've heard is that I bleach my skin. Like where did that come from? You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people just always have opinions, and obviously people, if I was walking down the street, they wouldn't say it to my face. No, but they have the you know what to put it in a comment. You know what I mean?
That's the crazy part about a lot of stuff.
Gangsters.
The keyboard gangsters. Like that literally just made me think of this video of Chapel Roan when she was like in a lineup and she recognized a photographer like on the red carpet who was really rude to her that one time. She goes, "Yeah, no, you said like if we had that energy with everybody that says something negative to us in a comment section, we would be fighting for our lives forever."
No, I know. And even when she did that, she got a lot of like backlash about that too, even though it's like, yo, why
I think it's necessary. Like,
I think it's a little necessary. I mean, you're taking a picture selling my face to make you money, and you're rude to me when basically like, not to be like that, but like she's basically doing him a favor. You know what I mean? Like obviously he might be very talented as a photographer or whatever, but you literally ripped into this woman who didn't do anything to you, say whatever, and then it's kind of hypocritical. You're taking pictures of her to make you money. So it's like, you know, she kind of had to point that out. Like
she literally had to point it out. It's only right.
And she's also super young too. Like, you know, like sometimes it's like she became famous. I mean, I heard about Chaperone within one day. She became like the biggest thing ever. So maybe she's just a little bit too real. She's not like media trained yet.
She's not media trained yet. No, I think her success really was something that I'm not gonna say it came overnight because like I hate saying that about artists because there's a lot of work that goes into it. But for everyone to know about her, I feel like it was overnight.
It was kind of like Lizzo and SZA. They worked so hard for most of their life, but once they got it, they went up. It went crazy.
So crazy. Like between them, Victoria Monet, like it's just all these artists that are just so dope and like so fire. But like whenever you hear about them and they hit. They hit
super fast,
It's so fast, and I think I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. It's like
I love that for us.
It's the definition of hard work paying off.
Yeah.
You ever just had that feeling like, you know, whenever something just like starts to pay off, and you're just like, wait a minute.
I mean, you've been doing it for the longest time, and when you popped off, we were all like super happy for you because you deserved it. So it's like, you know, we don't look at people like. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people do have their diehard, you know, fans that have been there from the beginning, but it's like, you know, when you pop off and you've seen somebody work as hard and they actually go and get it and they got it and they finally have to, it's like so magical to see.
It's so magical.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
How old is Chaperone?
Chaperone's like 20.
Like 6, 7?
Yeah.
20, maybe even younger.
I was about to say 25, 24 maybe.
She's like the same age as like
she's
Sabrina.
definitely Gen Z for sure.
Yeah. She's in her 20s.
She's definitely Gen Z. But I wanted to know, has music always been the passion? Like, was there ever anything else? Because I feel like as kids when we're growing up, like one day we want to be a doctor, one day we want to be a lawyer, one day we want to be a dentist, we want to be a ballerina. Like we have everything that we want to do. I know you mentioned that music was something that you got into when you were like a preteen, right?
Well, I started discovering my voice as a preteen. I didn't know that I could sing. Obviously, you know, like my mom has little videos of me when I'm a little girl singing and stuff, and you know, I'm always embarrassed to see those. But I could hear it. I could hear it a little bit of it. Okay, she kind of
she had that vibrato.
She had a little bit of it. But no, as a kid, I'm a great debater. But some people. My boyfriend sitting right there will probably say I'm a great arguer.
Wait, okay, I'm going to do this. He hates when I do this. What's your sign?
Gemini.
I'm a Gemini
crazy.
too.
Oh, okay. Are you May or June Gemini?
Are you June?
I'm June. I'm less crazy if you're a May.
Uh-oh.
I'm May 26th.
There's a little divergence.
Oh, no. May Geminis. Child. Ooh.
Am I crazy?
You're so pretty, Lee.
Well, okay, so immediately when you were like, yeah, I'm a great debater, I'm like, oh yeah, she's a Gemini.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I always thought that being a lawyer would be fun.
Yes.
I always wanted to do that, and I'm a really, really big true crime head. Like I don't like to say I love true crime because you can't say you love crime, but you know, I'm very intrigued,
like solving things.
Yeah, like interested in it. At a time I wanted to be a detective, but I was like, I didn't want to see dead bodies. Like,
but you would have thrived in that. I feel like.
Honestly, Sy'Rai, we have game nights all the time. I have this one game. It's like, you know, the case files, and you have to like solve the the
Oh
cases.
my gosh, you have to bring it.
I have to bring it to the next game night.
Because I love
have to bring it.
Mafia.
Yes.
You know how we play. Okay, so we play
Wait, what's
Mafia. What?
That's insane.
So this is disease
Maybe.
coming for me.
No, it's
Maybe
not. No,
not.
my mom's the one that introduced me to Mafia.
what is
They've been
Mafia?
playing this
Mafia.
game.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like it's
Yeah, it's like
It's
very
a
well
game,
known.
yes,
Oh,
super
what is
well known.
it?
So basically, to describe Mafia, it's like there are like at least 1 to 3 people. It depends on how big your group is. It's like 1 to 3 people. There's someone that is quote unquote the Mafia, and the Mafia's job is to kill someone each round.
Kill the neighbors off.
Kill the neighbors
Okay.
off while the people are like sleeping, aka no one is like watching.
Like it's in the middle of the night. Like
the
that's
middle
what
of
it
the
kind
night,
of is. Or a lot of the things, like some of my friends, they like to make up like storylines about it. So
Yeah.
like we're at a restaurant or we're here, but basically every round we all discuss who people, and so basically the people who are the Mafia, the other people don't know. We all don't know who each other are. So it's kind of like, have you ever played what's it called, the Last of Us?
The Last of Us, yes.
It's kind of like okay. So it's with no, not the Last. The Last of Us
Is it Last of Us? That's the video game, right?
not okay.
that's the show, right?
No,
video
not The
game.
Last of Us. The ones that they're the little, and there's an imposter.
Oh yeah, Among Us.
Among Us, not The
yeah, it's
Last of
basically
Us.
Among
Sorry,
Us,
it's
yes.
basically Among Us. That's
Yeah.
basically
Okay.
it. And so we all debate, and the people that are the Mafia are like basically like lying.
have to lie,
They're
yes.
lying. So if I'm the Mafia in the group, I'm like, I think LaRon is it. I think LaRon.
And you're really good-
And I'm really good at hiding that I'm the killer. It's really fun. We should play. We should invite her to a game night. And we're
You
gonna
have
play.
to come
Yeah.
to game night now.
You know
Yeah.
what's so funny? Last week I was told I need to catch up on a bunch of Disney movies, and
Yes.
this week you guys have to invite me to your game night because
last week we were talking about Disney movies. We were talking about cars, and she goes, "I've seen In and Out."
I meant
In and out.
In-
and I said it with pure confidence too. I was like, I saw In and Out. They were like, you mean Inside Out?
I'm like, there was never a movie about double doubles and fries.
Oh my god.
Well, I was, you know what?
Actually, what the heck? Why haven't they made a movie?
Why
about,
haven't
like
they?
burgers and French
They
fries and, like,
should.
Wait,
food?
low key, Sausage Party was a movie about.
But that
food.
is not no Disney. That is
But
far
wasn't it like
from a
an
Disney-
adult? That was like an
Disney,
adult.
far from a Disney movie.
But it is a nice animated movie about food. I
Well,
will
since
admit.
we're at the topic of In and Out, 2 seconds. I just want to ask: McDonald's fries or In and Out fries?
In-N-Out fries are cardboard. I'm convinced. McDonald's all the way. McDonald's for everything compared to In-N-Out.
Really? But they use real potatoes.
McDonald's for everything,
Everything.
even the burgers.
Even the burgers.
Really?
Burgers too. I will do a I will never ever be tired of a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Not like a double quarter pounder. No, I'm not talking about that type. I'm talking
Not a
about
double quarter pounder. I feel so attacked. Let me just say.
Wait, so a double quarter pounder over animal style?
No, I'm saying no.
Like
I
just
don't
a
like
regular
that. But I'm
cheeseburger.
saying like the little cheeseburger. I
Yes.
will never get tired of those. I
those are
always
classic.
get tired of In-N-Out at some point.
Really?
Yes. Like I can go every day. Like if you were to tell me top 3 restaurants that I would have to eat for the rest of my life, McDonald's would be one of them. And that's
respect it.
terrible.
I respect it.
I like it's well, actually, if McDonald's wants to sponsor me for
Hey.
McDonald's is great. Period. But
Oh,
yeah, no.
man.
Well, you know, listen, I get it. I'm not gonna say I would kill In and Out over McDonald's. However, McDonald's reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, me too.
It reminds me so heavily of my childhood. I was a very big child. Like I grew up very big too. So like we have very similar.
Yeah, we have very similar.
When I was a kid, I was 3 years old finishing off a Big Mac. I had no business doing that.
Okay.
But I was doing it.
I was right there with
And
you.
that's my business, you know?
And you know what was really bad when I was a little girl? It was the sweets. I wouldn't really want a burger. I would really just want 3 apple pies. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like,
Listen, it was the strawberry cream pies for me.
oh, you remember those? Oh my gosh, they need to bring that back. Literally.
They need
I wasn't
to.
born here.
Oh yeah. She's
Oh, where are you from?
Well, I was born in the Philippines.
Oh my goodness.
And then I moved to Jersey when I was like 10. And then,
Oh, my family's from Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know what part.
who from Jersey?
My dad, all of his.
I was gonna say.
Did everybody
people-
forget that I have a dad?
No. Because I know your people's from where I'm from. That's
Oh,
why
no,
I said,
yeah, they're from Macomb, Mississippi. But no,
Yeah.
my dad's like they're from Jersey.
Got you. Okay.
Where,
Yes,
where,
that
oh,
makes
you
sense.
said you don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that it's closer to New York than
Okay.
I thought.
So like North Jersey.
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
Maybe like where I grew up, Jersey City,
Jersey
Newark.
City.
Yeah, like we're like 2 seconds away from like the pier, like.
Oh, yeah,
everything
then
else.
it's
Yeah.
giving Jersey City.
Yeah,
Jersey
yeah.
City.
Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just made me. This is not even one of the questions, but like I just have to bring it up. You grew up with like Southern roots in a sense. How is that like? Because I feel like Brandy don't play.
Oh no, Brandy's actually really, really lenient. Now the person that don't play is Sonya Bates Norman.
Listen, I already know she from the South for real.
Real hard, real bad.
South for real.
She's from like the South where she grew up, where it was she couldn't go to the school with other people like that. Her roots are deep. But no, she, ooh, child, them grades had to be right. She didn't allow me to go out, especially when mommy had to do a lot of her show, like The Game, for a good example.
Yes.
So it was a really, really big chunk of time that mama was gone, but she would come back, visit here and there. But I was living with my grandma, and that was. It's you come right home from school, you go to dance, and then we're doing homework for 2 hours, and we studying. No friends coming over to this house, nothing. So
you can't be on the phone with your friends?
No, I didn't even have a phone. I had an iPad at the time because she didn't. It was not like that, but it was like my friends were only allowed to come over on the weekends, obviously, because she wanted me to focus on school. And I was a terrible sleeper, like still am. But I would never want to wake up. I would basically she just wouldn't play. And our outings, she would be like, absolutely not. We're not going to this place. What we can go to do for fun is we can go to Walmart. That's what she called
Walmart.
Walmart?
That is the most
Walmart.
Southern grandmother thing.
Wait, not
ever.
Walmart. Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart. You gotta this is a Mississippi woman, and I understand every word.
Yes.
Walmart.
Yes.
Walmart.
So we would go there. And we would go to Subway and but it was fun. She made everything fun. She made everything a game. But for the longest time until I turned maybe 17, my grandma only got me educational Christmas gifts, educational birthday gifts.
Listen, my grandma got me a Rosetta Stone for my 5th birthday. She thought I was gonna learn. She thought I was gonna learn Spanish.
Yes.
Did you even open it? Did you even attempt?
I did the first couple pages. I was not good at it, but I did try.
So you stopped at Como Estás?
No, I stopped at Mi Amo
Laurent.
Mi Amo Laurent. That's where I stopped at.
See, educational.
Educational. Did you have a time where you had to wake up even in the summer?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
My grandma did not let me sleep past 9:30.
No, my grandma's not like that either. And this is the thing. This is why I think I got a lot of my work ethic. Well, obviously from mom, but grandma too. To just sit down, bear down, and I used to just go watch her in her office. And she set me up this space in her office, which is so cute. That was my office too.
Aww.
So she would set up this whole thing, and so I would be doing homework, and she would be on her computer working, and I would be, Grandma, I need help with this, and she'll go and check and say, okay, so I can go upstairs, and that's when I loved creating. That's so crazy because I used to love influencers because I had the iPad on my computer. So influencers back then was a lot different now, but beauty gurus and all that. So I got into trying to make movies, or me and my friends did short films and things like that. So I was a little nerd when it came to technology as a kid, a lot.
Yes.
So that was my life, was YouTube, dance, tennis, and homework.
Wait, what about the summer?
Oh, summers I would go visit my dad for half of the summer, then I would come back. And so that was also fun too. My dad didn't let us sleep in either. So my dad, he got us into a lot of volunteering. So we would volunteer at church, or we would go wash fences for people that needed it in summer in Florida at 150 degrees. I'm this man does not have me washing fences at this early in the morning.
Washing fences.
Washing fences.
Get them community service hours in.
No, he definitely. And, we would be at the church a lot. We would, make food and all. It was fun. And I had all my friends out there too sometimes, and we would do camp. And, it was, my childhood was fun and very educational.
I'm saying it sounds educational, but sometimes that's what we needed.
No, for real.
I think that built character for the entire youth.
Yeah.
Those few moments of education that we were given, because there's so much that wasn't there in other spaces. Mm-hmm. I feel like it built character.
You guys are making me feel old because she said she had an iPad. You had an iPad, and that's how you were doing all your learning stuff. You have Rosetta Stone. I had an encyclopedia collection. That's what my parents gave me as a kid in terms of educational
Encyclopedia?
things. Yes, they were
Jesus
numbered from 1 to 20. I remember number 3 was my favorite because it was the art one where you learn how to do arts and crafts and stuff.
Why.
But we're not gonna tell everybody what my age is and how old I am.
Wait, but you didn't grow up on Diary of the Wimpy Kid, Junie B. Jones, Harry Potter's. No, none of those. Those were the books that we had to read.
By the time Harry Potter came out, I was already, I think, a preteen.
Okay.
So I read the first book and I just never saw any of the movies.
Yeah, I read the first book. I said this is too long.
I couldn't read the book. I couldn't
do
get
it.
into
After
the
the first one, I was like, I tried.
Yeah.
You know, I just started watching the movies. I had never seen the movies until
I only
like
seen 2.
recently.
Wait, so am I missing out if I didn't see the movies?
Not yes,
necessarily.
yes. That first one at least.
The first one is good.
Yeah.
If you don't want to tap into the other ones, people are gonna hate me for that. But I'm like, okay, just watch a synopsis on YouTube. I can't.
They
do 8
progressively
movies
get
in a row.
darker, so I feel like at a certain point, it's like it's not
How
about
many movies
wizards
were there?
in school no
8,
more.
8,
Eight?
or 9.
It's like 8 of them. Yes, it's a lot of
Yeah.
them.
Just watch the Hunger Games. That's a better one. That's a better.
Because I
series.
just know the author's story.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Harry
okay.
Potter. Yeah, she was like broke and then she came out with
that
this book.
story.
That story.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking
I thought you were
about
talking about the other story.
No, not
we
Harry
don't know about
Potter.
the
No,
other story.
I just no. I'm talking about the author. It was
Okay.
I like hearing stuff like that. You know, like when they're like reach rock bottom and they don't know what the hell's gonna happen next, and then the next thing you know.
No, because I was about to be worried about the government shutting us down.
Yeah, the government.
What story? No, never
We'll talk
mind.
later.
Okay, we're gonna all right. Off the record, we'll unpack that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like, yeah, I was a Divergent series kind of
Ew. Over the Hunger Games?
over the Hunger Games. Yes.
LeBron, we need to
haven't
talk
seen
about
a
our
movie.
friendship.
This is
What?
another like very informative, educational episode for me, Laron. Because I haven't seen that one Hunger Games movie.
Really?
I think I saw the one. Well, what's his name? Just had it on TV. The most recent one.
Mockingjay 2?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
There's one that just came out.
There's the one.
the new one. The
Yeah.
prequel.
With
Yes,
Rachel Zegler.
I think so. Yeah,
I don't know
that's the
about
one.
Anyways, that one was
so bad for that one.
that was a good movie regardless of the backlash. It was a really good
Wait,
movie.
Snow White?
No, Hunger Games.
Oh.
Wait, how did we get to Snow White?
Because
she's
Rachel
on
Zegler.
Rachel's in Snow White.
Yes.
Oh,
But she was amazing in Hunger Games. I
She
would
was
say.
amazing in West Side Story. I would give she
has a great voice.
so good. It's
Ooh.
so beautiful.
And she does a lot of that live, like on the crazy
I know.
crazy work.
Yeah.
Crazy work. It's like it's so rare to have that talent in this generation because everybody gets by on just like, okay, let's just do it in the studio. And so like to have people that can do it live,
Yeah, it's very important.
it's so rare.
And I think it's coming back too though.
It's coming back. Wicked.
I think it's coming back. Yeah.
you know what's so crazy? I don't really like musicals, but I actually loved Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked was
Oh
amazing.
my God.
It was
I
really,
think
really good.
Wicked
Yes.
is the musical that bridged the gap between musical lovers and non-musical lovers.
Yes, they tried to do it with Mean Girls, and to me, it was it wasn't as fair. But with Wicked, the only reason why I say that is because Mean Girls wasn't promoted as a musical, so then
Yes.
people got pissed. But it was still great. Like I loved the new one.
Yes.
But Wicked is everybody knows that is.
Yeah.
It is a musical.
Yes.
Exactly. One, it wasn't promoted as a musical. Two, I feel like they tried to make Regina the focal point, whereas the original movie, Katie's the focal point.
Right, right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then there was also this moment where I felt like they didn't really stay true to the source material. Like the music from the Mean Girls Broadway was done in a way to make it sound more vibey, R&B, more Gen Z, to make it more palatable for the audiences. But I think you didn't need to do that. Like
Not
Wicked.
everything needs to be a musical.
Wicked, they gave us like they just gave it to us, Like, they just gave it to us just straight like that. And I think that's what I like the most about it, because they stayed true to what the story was about. Like of course they may have shortened some moments because it's a 2-hour movie,
Right.
You have to take some stuff out. So yeah, I think that was the great part about it,
Are you excited for the next one?
Am I?
I'm so excited.
Wait, when is it coming out?
I want to rent out like in November. I want to rent. You know how you can rent out
should.
the movie theater and like invite all your friends, so we
should.
can like
I'm in there.
sing it and like scream it. Because
I'm
in the
in there.
movie, literally, I went with some of my musical theater friends and some not, and it was just like I want to sing these songs.
Listen.
Like we're over there singing the whole thing, and Jada's next to me. He's like, "Why do you know? Like, why do you know this?"
Listen, that last song, For Good,
I know.
with those two
knew
is gonna be so dramatic.
It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to cry.
They found a way to make some of the most comedic scenes so dramatic and so emotional that when it gets to the emotional stuff, I know it's gonna be crazy.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be the one. I think it might actually top the.
Oh no,
first one.
absolutely not. You can't. Defying Gravity is that girl. You can't
Defying-
top that. I love For
Yeah.
Good, I do, but Defying Gravity and Popular.
Yeah. Okay. First act is amazing. The
First act, I think
first act has some heavy-
emotionally, second act is gonna hit us a little.
Yeah, I
harder.
think
But
emotionally,
the music,
yes.
no.
I think emotionally, and it ties together the story of how it relates to the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
which
the
is, of
second
course, naturally where it all came from. I guess you could say. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I think that's the thing about it.
Wait, how
that I-
many like parts is it gonna be?
It's just two.
This is two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just two. Which is like we're in the intermission phase right now. So
Yeah,
like,
we're
if
in
you-
intermission.
Basically, if this were a musical and we were watching a musical, there would be an intermission, which is like the little bit of break where people can like stand up.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
15, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
15, 20
Okay.
minutes,
Go
and then you
get
go to the
some
second
food.
act.
Yeah.
And then you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, so we're basically going into Act 2.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm so ready.
I'm
And
super
you said
excited.
November?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
We should just like try and get into that premiere.
We should- Listen. Universal.
Hello.
Have your people call my people, and we can be people.
Right.
Listen, do something.
I think I can pull some.
Pull something.
I just think it'll be so much for us though, because there's so many people and the
yeah.
carpets and all that. I'm like, I'll just be at home. Give it to me. At home.
I think that's the thing. I love the premiere aspect of things, but then there's those few aspects where I'm like,
And I'm ready to go after the carpet. I started
Yeah.
I just went to a premiere, and I made the most horrible mistake of wearing heels there. And I had one of my publicists go and run and get me flip flops from CVS and bring them
I'm
back while the movie was
crying.
going on. I could not do it. Like I'm like, you guys have me standing here trying to get interviews done and everything. I was so blessed to be there. Obviously, I'm not complaining. I'm complaining about my feet killing me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm complaining about.
I think the last premiere I saw you at was Descendants, right?
Oh my God, that was the last one.
That was
we
the last
saw?
one I saw you at.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we've probably been to so many in between, but that's the one I last saw you at.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
probably gonna be at the new, Descendants. Is it 5? Yeah, 5
Yes.
is on its way.
Is it?
Yeah, you didn't know that? That was
Oh.
just announced. Yeah,
Really?
Descendants 5. That's where I just came from
Listen,
to go visit my mother.
I've been on this like media tour, my own personal media tour, because I'm like, Tiana needs a son. She needs me.
Wait, let them do the first one though. Let them do the first. Well, I don't even know. Well, actually, I'm gonna ask you that because I haven't had this discussion. Well, both of you. How do you guys feel about them doing a live action Princess and the Frog?
Oh, they're doing one?
No, I'm saying if they. I don't. It hasn't been announced, but.
I think it would be good. I think
So you want to see a CGI frog from?
we would have to do some rewrites.
Right.
We would have to do some rewrites. Yes. But I think it would be good. I think my issue is I want them to cast people that aren't on the nose. Like I feel like there's a lot of people in the running that they say they want to be Princess Tiana, but I'm like, I think
I was
it would
on
be
one of those posts. I was so afraid to see my face on one post that people were saying. I was one of them. I was like, no, thank you. I'm not who you. No, I'm not.
Why not?
Oh no, that's too big of a role.
Really?
I think it's just too big. There's some roles that I would love to play, like on Broadway and stuff,
Yes.
but like in movies, like I'm a live action version of a character that is beloved by so many people. And if you touch on that, you do it wrong. It's like, I'm not Hallie. I'm not that
Listen.
brave. You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
I'm not that brave.
I
feel like
feel
you got it.
I get so much fear in my heart every time there's a Michael Jackson remake. I'm like, oh, you brave soul.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You brave soul.
Yeah.
To do the day we get a Beyonce
The biopic.
I want to know who's gonna.
I
I hope Blue Ivy is her.
gotta pray for the actress if it's not Blue Ivy.
I feel like it will be her.
It has to be.
Yeah.
That's only
Either
right.
Her or
can't
somebody
see
coming
anybody
up.
else. Yeah.
Somebody got to be coming
It
up.
has to be somebody that we've never seen before.
You think Chloe would do good?
Chloe would.
I think
do
Chloe would do
good.
good.
I think Chloe would do good.
Because Chloe got the
She
B,
has
like
she has the
energy.
performance.
Yeah.
Yes, she has the performance down
I think
pat.
Chloe would be good.
Chloe would be phenomenal. Shout out to Chloe Bailey.
Yeah, I love her.
Chloe
I
Bailey.
love her.
Her album that just dropped in August. Is it Trouble in Paradise?
I forgot. I forgot the title of it. There's a couple of them.
Yes,
I like
but
on there.
Trouble in
Yeah.
Paradise, amazing album.
Yeah, yeah.
Love
We
it.
love you, girl.
We love you, Chloe. We need more music.
Wait, I just
ASAP.
realized I should have asked you when we were talking about your grandma. What's like your boomer opinion? Like, what's like things that she said back then when you were younger, and you're like, she sounds ridiculous, and then now you're like, you know what? she was right. Like now you're landing on what she was saying back then that made no sense to you, or you kind of rolled your eyes, or you felt like, okay.
So not everybody's your friend.
Oh,
Not everybody's your
Listen.
friend. Or when I don't like that little girl. I don't like her.
Them vibes don't be wrong.
No, right. She's normally right, because how some of the little girls I used to hang out with turned out when they got older.
Listen.
Like, okay.
and you're not friends with them anymore.
No, or like I'll just see it's like not like the same, you know. But
Yeah, it's
then there
not.
are some people that she's always loved, and you know that, but not everybody's your friend. So
Yeah.
stop inviting all these people over to your house. You know what I mean? Not
Yes.
everybody should be in your home. you know?
Exactly. No, and she's absolutely right. That's why I've been like, I just like moved into my own place like less than a year ago. So I've been super picky about like who I have over. And
Yeah,
like,
and I haven't been there yet. I've
Well,
been
that's-
invited, but I haven't.
you've been invited now. Listen.
I feel honored. I have your code sometime, but you don't change it.
But yeah, definitely that though. Not everybody's your friend.
That is
Yes.
so true, though.
What's yours? I gotta know.
Me?
Yes.
Oh God. Damn, we have to come back to that. Well,
have to
okay,
come
my
back.
dad's technically a boomer,
Yes, your dad is a boomer.
and he's a judge in the Philippines. So this is a very lawyer. I know. He actually just had his retirement party. Shout out to you, Dad. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
He used to say this, and it's a very lawyer statement. What is it? God, it was something about too much. Something about breeding contempt. Oh, too much familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And every
What is content?
my interpretation of it is like, I could be wrong, okay? I don't want to get like flagged for this, but I feel like when you're with somebody too much, too long, whatever.
They become a little too familiar.
Also, kind
Yeah.
of like birds of a feather flock together type of
Hold
thing.
on, you know what? I'm googling this. You guys.
My interpretation was like, maybe when they get a little too comfortable. around
Yes,
you.
that's how I see. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to
Yes.
chat. Love chat.
ChatGPT.
While you're talking to chat, I'm gonna tell
Yes.
you mine. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you're Southern too. So.
Listen, mine is southern. It's so southern, but like it's so generationally like across. I feel like we be on our phones a little too much.
Oh yeah,
We
absolutely.
record everything a little too much. And I'm coming from a space because I do a lot of like, influencer kind of events and stuff like that. Everywhere I go, people are like just filming everything. It's like, it's very rare that we can go places that people are just sitting in the moment. And I think that just kind of like it's so rare. Like I was literally having a conversation with somebody at an event last time. We had a normal conversation. I'm thinking, okay, it's fine. No phones. I get a notification I'm tagged in the story. I checked the story. This man was recording me on Meta AI glasses. I was like, what's going on? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh, so you like didn't peep the glasses.
I didn't peep. Well, they looked regular to
look
me.
like
Right, they
regular
do,
They
glasses.
yeah.
looked so regular to me.
Wait, guys. Okay, so this is what it is. It is along those lines, but chat broke it down for me. Basically, like being very close or spending a lot of time with someone can breed a lack of respect or sometimes even dislike or disdain. And when he used to say that to me, I used to just be like, what are you talking about? And now I get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like either like,
Go parents.
Go
exactly, go
parents.
boomers.
Go parents and
Shout out to
grandparents.
the
Go
boomers.
parents and grandparents. They
But
get
I
it.
do agree with you with the phones and stuff. Like, I think there was a time that I went to dinner with a bunch of friends and we said everyone's phone is like in the middle of the table.
But even having to do that is
It's crazy.
ridiculous.
It's-
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Especially now, like I'm starting to find myself get back into that. Like I have been taking like a real social media break from Instagram. Like I didn't want to post anything. I'll
Yeah.
only post like really special moments at this moment in time.
Yeah.
But I was in Canada on Thursday and or yesterday, no, Wednesday, yeah. So 2 days ago, I was there and one of the set people drove me back to my hotel and he just had a conversation with me. And I had my AirPods on, I had like everything else. And I'm like, let me just like listen to this man. Like,
Yeah.
like you're kind of irritated at first, like, ugh, I don't want to really talk. But we had like a real genuine conversation. Like,
That's good.
like we related on a lot of things. And mind you, though, he's like an 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
But we related on a lot of things. Like he talked to me like in full, like just like detail about his life. I now know that he has a wife and kids and,
Yeah.
like he's lived his life. He's now in retirement doing something else. Like I just like learned a lot about this human and I'm like, we don't have that anymore.
We
Like
don't.
we literally don't have that with somebody and you can see somebody right in front of you, people don't even say hi anymore. That's why I like Canada. Everybody says hi to you.
Listen, you've been to Mississippi.
Yeah, everybody says hi there.
Speak everywhere you go. I come here, you give a little head nod. People will look at you, and I'm like, dang.
Right, and people be like eyeing you over here too. They'll be like, like, can I just like, can you just give me a smile, please? Like
I don't want nothing from you. I'm just
moving here is what changed that for me, because like I grew up in the East Coast, and like when I did start working in my adult life, like I would be in New York all the time. And one thing about people in the tri-state area, we don't do small talk. So it's like you and I could, like, you could be in the elevator and I'll walk in the elevator and it's just like, I wouldn't even say hi. Not because I don't like you or anything. It's just like, everyone's just always like on the go. So like, it's moving here for me that
brought that out.
Yes. Now when I make eye contact with someone, like I'll actually smile, like, you know, but I still do come across those, like you get like, for what? I'm like, I just smile at you. Like,
yeah, it's like weird. Like in a whole different country, I was like, they were like, oh, I love your hair. Oh, I like your cardigan. I'm like, this does not happen in LA. Like, people talk to me in the elevator. Oh, so what did you do today? How was your day? How was your, you know, the weather was great today. I'm like,
wait, stop. Like they're saying, like, what did you do today?
Like they'll be like, I would be in the elevator and he would be like, oh, did you have a good day?
That's amazing.
Did you work today? Like things like that. I'm like, yeah, because they'll see me like have like my bag and like my headphones, and they're like, "Oh, how was work today?" Or like something like that, you know? It's
that does not happen here.
That does not happen here at all.
The only thing
I wouldn't even do that. You get what I'm saying?
I don't even do that. You know, I went to Utah, funny enough, and it was the same thing. Like I was like having a conversation. I was getting out of the car. I was in a grocery store parking lot, getting out of a car with my friends. I was making a point about something. This couple was walking by. And they overheard me talking. I forgot what I said. He said, you know, I agree, honestly. I said, you get it. Like, at this point, you're in the conversation. Like, we're friends now. We're like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out. If you're seeing this and you were that couple that I saw in the mountains in Utah, shout out to you.
I don't know. I don't think they'll be on their phone.
They're not on their phone like that. They ain't got no service up
right, so that means they're not even going to see.
Yes. But if the Zillennials reaches the mountains...
Yeah, it will.
It will, and it will.
I want her to spin that.
You want to? I want to know something before we do the spin. I gotta know who's your dream collaboration.
Ooh.
In what?
In music.
Oh. I don't know. That's so hard.
Top 3.
The 3. Let me look. See? Oh my gosh! Going on your phone. Going on my phone. Everybody knows, like, I'm obsessed with Snow Allegra, so definitely Snow. Rihanna would be insane if she ever puts out music again.
I mean, we got something on the Troll soundtrack. A win is a win.
I think I saw someone say, like, all right, Rihanna, stop being the Avon lady.
I'm crying.
And go make some music.
Listen, when you realize how much you make in a business compared to music,
at that point you're like,
she's a billionaire because
she's a billionaire because of that Avon.
You know, I didn't even realize that she's the reason why like Victoria's Secret kind of like slowed down.
Yes.
No, yeah, she is.
I did not know that, and I was like, go read.
Okay, think about it. Like, was there any other, you know, like underwear lines or anything that was like as popular as
right?
Every single girl went to Victoria's
and then marketing
for
for all body types too.
Yeah, no, that's what I love. It's because she made it so inclusive.
Yes.
Like,
and plus also skin tone too for her makeup line.
Yes.
Because that revolutionized.
She pushed the envelope for that.
Yes, that's why all these brands
are now doing it.
So many more colors for us, you know, like for women of darker skin tone, men, everybody. Like, it did not matter. Like, she really pushed that, and now every company, that's the standard. You can't come out with something that doesn't include everything.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, Rihanna's the billionaire, so she can do it multiple times. Some companies kind of went downhill because they can't afford making.
And that's why she's not putting out music. She's too busy being the Avon lady.
And a mom.
And a mom.
I know.
Congratulations on the third one.
Yeah, the third.
I didn't even realize it's been 3 years in a row that she's just.
Oh my goodness, is it gonna be 3 under 3?
Yeah, because I think the first one was 2022.
The first one was
Super Bowl.
That was 2023.
Super Bowl was 2023.
No, when she performed was 2022.
I thought it was 23.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's 22.
That was 3 years ago?
It was 23 because I was in my house at that moment, and I just moved into the house in November 22. So it was 23.
Well, I know that baby's young.
That baby is young. It was 2023.
Wait, so they're all like a year apart? Like,
that's kind of cool, though.
I know.
Yes, and she kind of announced them around the same like the first half of the year each time.
Yeah, because I think the first one was April of 2022.
No, the first one was at the Super Bowl.
February, so that's February.
That was 2022.
That was 2023, Leah.
Okay, fine.
Ask ChatGPT.
I was trying not to be on my phone.
Can I be
Let me ask Chat. I love Chat. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
When did Rihanna?
But definitely Snow, Rihanna, and I already did my favorite artist. I'm literally her kid, so I've done it a lot. So I mean, I had one checked off.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen, I that was actually a good segue because it's bringing me into my next one. I want to ask you,
Okay.
what is the most Brandy thing you ever done in the studio?
In the studio?
Yes.
Stack, always.
Oh.
Stack. That's her. That's always
That's her
been
thing, yes.
That's always stack. And I mean, I do it every time I'm in the studio. But also, I can't really run away from my mom. Like, she's literally plastered her face on mine. So, I mean, I have a lot of Brandy tendencies.
I love that.
No, that's amazing, honestly. You ready to spin that wheel?
Oh, God.
Come on.
I don't want to spin it first.
You don't want to spin it
No,
first?
you have to.
You have to. You're the
You're
guest.
a guest. You're a guest of honor. Here, I got it.
Okay, so this is new. This is actually new.
Oh, so
for-
I'm the first?
you're the first to
Yes.
do the.
What in the world?
Look, it's right here.
This is our wheel of chaos.
Thank you
It's
for
basically-
being our first.
Thank you for being our first. So basically, she's going to spin this wheel, and whatever lands on this thing, we will cooperate.
Right now, it's giving. She may not say anything, but her face is saying everything.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Okay.
Don't be scared. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's
My
see what we
anxiety
get.
is so up right now.
And hot take hour. That is when you tell us your hot take, like that one thing that your unpopular opinion, I guess you could say.
Well, I don't think I have one. I think I'm. I don't know.
It could be the most mundane thing too.
I really don't know. Okay. This is a really unpopular opinion, and I'm from the South, so it's gonna really suck.
Okay.
I cannot stand collard greens. I cannot stand mac and cheese, and I cannot stand candied yams.
What?
I am not a soul food girl. I do not like soul food. The only soul food that I like is from Sonia, and she doesn't make any of those things.
Really?
She makes dressing. She makes banana pudding. She makes green beans. She makes really good like stuff.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this is very unpopular.
I can't do a collard green. I'm not her. Mama. No.
Okay. Collard green. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
I was
that's
like,
kind
yeah,
I was
but
like,
when she said
okay.
mac
No, I
and
can't.
But you
cheese
said mac and
candied
cheese and yams.
I can't do baked mac and cheese. I can do like Velveeta mac and cheese, yeah, but not like baked, like where
He
you
makes
like.
really good mac and cheese too.
Yeah. I hope yeah.
She said, congratulations, happy birthday.
like baked mac and cheese. Like,
Yes, baked mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
yeah, I can't do that. You know, I can't do baked mac and cheese. I can't do yams and collard greens. So that's unpopular. And I'm
Very. Oh my God. The collard greens, I was like, okay. But then when you said mac and cheese and candied yams.
Yeah, mac and cheese and candy yams. I'm like, oh.
I don't like candy yams because of the texture, and I don't like mac and cheese because I don't like it because it's too salty.
You said it's too salty?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I added like I'm the type of person who put like sugar in my spaghetti. So it's like
We actually just had a conversation about this with Bo. He was like sugar and grits.
sugar and grits. Yeah, I cannot do a savory grit.
Really?
No.
Not even the cheesy grits?
Ew.
What?
That's like putting cheese on oatmeal. Like no, or
Oh, no,
porridge
ew.
or like stuff like that. Like no.
Cheese on oatmeal.
I have to point out you said porridge. I have not heard anyone talk
Oh my
about
God, I haven't heard porridge in a long time
forever.
too. I think the last time I heard it was like in one of those like kiddie movies
Yeah.
back in the day.
It was this random TikTok. I saw this girl. She was in a nightgown and like a nightcap, and she had like the little she was in like an Ebenezer Scrooge kind of like outfit. And she had a pot, and she's like talking to her friend. She's like asleep over me, and she ran to us, "Want some porridge?" And it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind.
No, I can't do that. I can't do shrimp and grit. I'll take a shrimp. No, this is what I'll do. I'll separate it. So you know how like the shrimp comes in the grits sometimes?
Yes.
So I'll take out the shrimp, wipe it off the grit part of it, put it on like thing, and then put sugar in my grits, and then eat the grits. But you know what's crazy though? The grits is still seasoned with savory crap. I will still put a buttload of sugar in it. Don't care.
That is diabolical.
Wait, so
yeah.
should she spin it again? I wanted to
Again?
land somewhere.
You want me to do something crazy? That's what you want.
Ooh, petty
Petty
confession.
confession.
What does that mean?
Basically, just like your one confession. Like, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done?
Ooh.
Now that.
What are you chuckling over there? It's the laugh for me.
I'm really trying to think. I used to be really, really.
Did she do something recent that was petty?
Not recent. I've been a good girl. I'm trying to think of what I've done that was petty towards you. I guess like in a relationship, the most petty I'll do is probably like if I'm mad, I'll like go out or something and like not tell you, or like tell you when I'm already on the way there, and like post that, because I don't post that on my story, but I'll like post that on my story that day. So
to get a ride.
Yeah, like post like a really good Instagram picture, or like post like a quote that has nothing like that has nothing to do with it. Like, you know.
Listen, I will block you on my socials and then post on my dog's account because I don't follow my dog.
Oh my God. Wait, I've done that too. Like, okay, like just to see if you are, because I do get a lot of story views, I will purposefully post something on my close friends to see if you watched it. And I will purposefully post too, because you know you can do that thing.
Yeah.
Like you can like swipe a little.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I'm posting too, so I can see that you're watching or you're not watching.
I've taken out everybody on my close friends and just put that one person there.
I've done that too. I've done that too for like a day. I've definitely done that.
And then post something like as a sub towards them, and then you want like
yeah.
Now see, I've done that on Snapchat. You know how you can make private stories specifically
for one. Oh,
you can make specific stories. I've done that on Snapchat.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
What we got next, Leah?
Are we spinning
I want her to spin it one more time because I want it to land somewhere.
She wants me to do the DM roulette.
I do.
Why do you want her? You're so messy for that.
I'm not.
If I don't have to, I am not doing it.
I just like to stir the pot a little bit. Spill a secret. And then that's it. She don't got to do no more.
And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching.
I
mean, it's a secret.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm very much an open book.
She is a Gemini.
Yeah.
I say Sy'Rai's the most honest person I know. Like, even when you don't.
Okay, you know our friend group.
Yes.
I secretly hate one person.
Oh.
Like absolutely cannot stand one person.
Damn.
Wait.
Don't say.
No, I'm not gonna.
I don't know. I don't know anybody in your friend group, so you can whisper it in my ear later.
I'm not gonna say, but I'm trying to
And I'm
think of who it might possibly be. I'm gonna have to ruminate on that because I feel like
I'm not gonna tell you. I'll tell you after.
Do you do like a good job just maintaining?
I just don't speak. Like,
but like, are you like cordial?
Yeah, I'll just say like hi. Like if we go out and stuff, like I'll just be like.
Okay, and then we're not gonna. But why? Why? What is it about them that grinds your gears?
So the last time that we were, I'm not gonna lie, forgive me, Mom, but last time I was sipping on stuff. So last time I was like, okay, like I was just like, okay, whatever. But this person just acts like such a pig me sometimes, and it's like so irritating to me sometimes, and it's just like, oh, you just get on my absolute nerves.
What if it's me this whole time?
Imagine.
What if it's me?
No, I wouldn't be here if it was you. I'd be like, Ron, I'm so sorry, I'm busy. Like, can't. No, but in our friend group is pretty big. You can be multiple.
Is it ringing a bell? Is it ringing a bell? She said the pick me part.
Okay,
it's just the last situation that we all went through. I just did not like how that, and I haven't even talked to them about this. It's just the last whatever that we just had happen. I just did not like
how it was handled.
No, like especially when it came to all of us as a group. Like I was just like, I don't rock with that. Like I'm not good with that. Like.
No, I get that. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
That was a good one, though.
Yeah.
See?
That was a good one.
I was hoping it would land on something. They were all good.
What we got next?
Okay, let me see. You tell me. Pick one.
Let's see. Okay. So we're actually at our turning point. This is our end. But the thing is, now you've technically become a Zillennial.
Yes.
So what we like to do, we have like this game that we play just with us. And it's not even a game. It's just like, we call it Ask Me Anything. It's the most absurd question possible, but you have to answer.
Okay.
Leah, what's the question?
Okay. Oh, this is perfect since we bonded over our zodiac signs.
Oh.
If restaurants were people, what would their zodiac signs be?
Wait, if
Restaurants were people. Like
what would be their star sign?
Like I think Popeyes is a Scorpio for sure.
I mean, I'm not that good at signs. I'm really not. But like,
okay, like what restaurants would be a Gemini for you?
like I love being a Gemini, but I am like crazy, so I always have to say like something very, very spicy, but like kicks in, you know.
I would say Cheesecake Factory.
I was gonna say Taco Bell's.
I would say Cheesecake
I
Factory.
think a little spicier. I think
Spicy?
I was just there. Maybe a Panda Express. Like sometimes things are hit or
Okay.
miss.
Well, think about
Some things
like,
are two-faced to you,
Yeah.
you know.
but I would say Cheesecake Factory because the menu is really a lot. It's a
lot.
whole book.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a
that
lot.
is good.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good
Are you
one.
calling me a lot?
I'm a lot. You called me crazy. You said you were like, oh, the
I
main
said
Gemini.
May Geminis are crazy. And I've been crazy in like the good. No, they just react a little bit bigger than June.
Can we all agree that Chick-fil-A is an Aries?
Why would they be an
I don't
Aries?
know the stars.
What's your mom's sign?
And
When's her birthday?
Aquarius, I think
Oh, she's
February
Aquarius.
11th.
Okay, so like how she acts, like what restaurant would you say could relate to like how she is? Like food, menu, drinks, perhaps.
She's, I don't know. She's like a, she's bougie. So probably
She's very like
a,
unbothered,
like a
right?
Fleming's.
A
You know, like it's not like a
Like
Ruth's
a-
Chris or like it's not like
Yeah.
a Morton's. It's kind of out of the way, but
Like
it's
a
still
little,
got a
like a
little
little
something.
upscale steakhouse.
Yeah, but
vibe.
it's not right in your face. It's not
Yes.
like Morton's or it's not
Or it's
like,
not like a Nobu.
Mastro's or like a, you know, it's not like
like
a catch. Yeah, it's like it's not like that. It's like, okay, Fleming's is kind of out of the way.
Yeah, it's like
Like, okay,
it
it's
gets
there.
the job done. It's like a if you know, you know.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so, yeah.
I like that. I like that.
So
I
what
like
would
that.
catch be? What,
Catch?
It's like right in your face, like all of a Leo.
I was gonna say Catch is a Sagittarius, but
I was gonna say.
I know
Catch.
some. I know some.
I was gonna say the same thing.
now Nobu might be a Leo.
Okay. Okay.
Nobu might be a Leo.
I think you're getting. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm like trying to think of what's on Nobu that I really like.
Nobu might be a Leo. I love
I
the.
would say Nobu's a Scorpio. I didn't know about the hidden.
Okay.
Oh, the hitting like thing in the back at Nobu.
No,
No.
like the off the menu stuff. He put me on to.
They have
the,
a fried chicken at Nobu that's actually
in Malibu
really good.
only though.
In Malibu.
There's another one.
Yes, the Nobu in Malibu.
Yeah, no, I know, but there's another one.
There's one in
Oh,
in
there's no,
Hollywood.
yeah, in West Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one in
I forgot about that
Malibu,
one.
they have fried.
They
chicken.
have a fried chicken.
I don't know if they.
Crazy.
Like on the bone.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if they tempuraed the chicken or what.
Tempura.
Like I don't know. It was
so
so
good.
good.
So
Okay,
good.
I gotta go check that. out. You
Between
went to the one.
that and those Wagyu tacos,
I haven't had those yet.
really.
Because I've always been like the sashimi girl, like always that person. Because I always thought that was like where you go to Nobu to go. It's like somebody going to like a really fancy sushi restaurant ordering a California roll. I'm
Yeah.
like, can you at least get a shrimp tempura?
Can you- exactly.
Right.
We need to get the group to go to Nobu. Everybody want to go to the club. We gotta go to Nobu.
I haven't been in a club like that, man.
Listen, every time I check my phone, they asking me to go outside. I'm like,
Are you
listen,
guys going outside? This
can we
weekend?
do a book club?
Are you going outside this week?
Can we do a wine club?
A wine club? Can we do something chill?
Not a tequila club.
Not a tequila club. You know,
No, he wants to go to Costco.
I want to go to.
You never been to Costco?
No,
He was
I went
so-
for the first time a few weeks ago.
I put him on.
Did you get a hot dog?
I didn't, but
No, he did
I
wanna
wanted to
go
try that
to-
chicken bake.
yeah.
I wanted to try that
chicken
chicken
bake is fire.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, no, that chicken bake I heard is fire.
Okay.
Yeah, he bought the whole store because he was like, "This is only $10." Oh
Did
my
you
god!
get a Costco card?
I
No, he
didn't.
used mine.
Oh,
I told him he could use mine whenever he wants.
Listen,
yeah.
I
But you
will-
have to be with him.
That's okay. We could Costco and vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costco.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who needs to go to the club when you could just go to
Go to
Costco?
Costco.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why buy a table?
But listen,
You can literally buy a
Buy a
table.
table. Costco.
Exactly. Costco got it all. Yeah. Shout out to Costco. Y'all want to sponsor me? We need a sponsorship. You know, we could.
We need a new table.
We need a new table. This ain't really our table, but we could upgrade it, right?
No,
Yeah.
We'll have product placement. Costco right here.
Oh yeah, okay. Or on the mic so you can put a sticker.
Do
Yeah.
they have like a little? Do they have like a jingle?
I've never
We can make a
seen,
jingle. Costco doo doo.
I've never seen a Costco commercial in my life.
Me
Oh
either.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
It feels like a hidden club, but like it's so out
Maybe
there.
Costco is the Lamborghini of wholesale supermarkets.
I've seen a Lamborghini commercial.
You have? I haven't.
I've never seen a Lamborghini.
You know how they always do that with the little quotes and stuff? They're like, oh, there's no, commercial for Lamborghinis, but there's one for Toyota. I don't know. Shit like that.
You know what?
Do you say Toyota wrong too? Everybody says I say it wrong. You said Toyota. I say Toyota.
I say Toyota.
Everybody says
I said Toyota, right?
Yeah.
Toyota.
I say Toyota.
Tomato.
Right, but everybody gets on my head because everybody's like Toyota. And I'm
How
like,
the hell is it's Toyota?
thank you.
It's Toyota. Y'all are not about to gaslight me. It's Toyota.
Toyota.
How do I
Toy. T-O-Y.
Toyota.
And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Zillennial. Sy'Rai, thank you so much for coming.
It's fun.
Having you here. Thank you.
you.
And we're out.
Bye.